Today we have with us the most versatile singer of Indian music industry, the cinemost singer of India, the versatile Manna Dey. And on behalf of all viewers of Kairali, it's a privilege to welcome him to Kerala.
Thank you, thank you. I am so gratified that Kairali thought of having me for the viewers here. I am here for the first time in Thiruvananthapuram, and this might be the first interview of mine for Kairali. I wish all the viewers the very best of everything. Thank you.
Sir, going back to your early days, I've somewhere read that you had a conflict of choice when you graduated, whether to become a lawyer or to become a singer.
That's right.
And how did you go the way of the singer?
Well, Rajiv, if you know the singing industry in Bengal, in India, so to say, there was a singer called Mr. K.C. Dey, the blind singer of Bengal.
Your uncle?
My uncle, my father's youngest brother. So music was in the family, And then after I graduated, my father and my second uncle, who was an engineer, he wanted me to be a lawyer because he said, there is no lawyer in the family, you must do law. I said, I would like to do music for some time. If I don't succeed, then I should switch over to law. And then as luck would have it, my uncle, the blind uncle of mine, was coming to Bombay for work. And somebody had to be with my uncle, because he was blind. So I told my uncle that I'd be coming to Bombay with him in pursuit of this.
To work in new theatres?
No, new theatres, it was in Calcutta.
Calcutta.
I did work there for some time. There I chanced to meet Mr. Saigal, Mr. Prithviraj Kapoor, Mrs. Kanan Devi, and great Boral, the music director, and Pankaj Malik, and all these people. And the great directors of India. Then also, this new theatres was I would say, the place for Indian pictures, The good pictures used to be made there for all India showing. And then I came to Bombay and started learning from good ustads. My uncle put me under Aman Ali Khan Sahab. And after some time, I switched over to Abdur Rahman Khan Sahab, started learning the science of good music, Being a Bengali, in Bengal there is only Tagore music and Bengali songs and Nazrul's Gitis and this and that, Not much of classical. There are classical singers, of course, there were classical singers, but then some of the other, not of all India standard, But I wanted to be a singer of all India basis. I couldn't confine myself to Bengali kind of singing. That's why I chose to come to Bombay, and my sole aim was to be a singer of repute of all India fame.
So you started your career as assistant to the music director?
My uncle's assistant, then Barman Saab's assistant, Anil Biswas's assistant, Khemchand Prakash's assistant. I was being groomed for music direction, And I did music, in fact, in some of the movies.
Still you wanted to break out and become a singer?
Yeah, but I found out that being a singer, it was more rewarding as far as music was concerned. The music director's job is a thankless job, In one picture you may hit the bullseye, Then you have to sit tight, and unless another picture comes your way. That I could make out that. Looking at the fate of other music directors. That's why I chose to sing.
And when you started singing your first song?
I started singing, my first song was in Ramraj in 1944, Valmiki's. And then the songs became popular around then, but in those days they never used to put our names in the records. Valmiki sang. I gave his playback, I was not recognized. Anyway, in 1950, the time came when I was assisting Mr. Burman in a picture called Mashal, which was being directed by the then great director, Mr. Nitin Bose. The picture was being produced by Ashok Kumar, great Ashok Kumar, for Bombay Talkies. And there I sang Upar Gagan Vishal, Niche Gehra Patal, Beech Mein.
That became a big hit.
It's a big hit. And then I shot up to fame, and they took note of me that who is this singer? He's got a stentorian voice, at the same time he has got something else. There are other singers in his voice. And that's how I was recognized, and there was no stopping me after that.
So some of the most romantic songs of Raj Kapoor, like Pyar Hua Ikrar Hua,
Yes.
were sung by you. Can you
It was,
describe your association with RK? How did it start?
First of all, with Raj Saab, my association goes back to the pictures he was making called Boot Polish. Boot Polish. In that, he made me sing Jan Chacha tum kitne achhe tumhe pyar karte sab bachche. This kind of songs, you know. And then I sang one of the numbers, Labak jabak tu aare bhadrava. That became big hits. And then Raj Saab told me, you really can sing, Mr. Dey. I think in every movie of mine, you'll be singing for me.
So you had seen about 5 to 6 decades of Indian music industry.
Oh, yes. And I would say that before 5, 6 rehearsals, we never went in for a recording of a song. Never. Never. Well, Lata and Asha and all the other singers, they came very much later, you know. But then I was starting from 1944, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. I did a few pictures myself, gave music, and I used to make all the other singers sing for me. And I remember giving the rehearsals for 3, 4, 5 days, and then when I used to sing, when I used to say that it's ready for recording, then only I used to go for recording. But today, things have changed. There is no such thing as rehearsals. Everything is done on the set. And not only that, even the song, the lyrics of this song that is being sung, it arrives
After the song is composed.
na 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 la 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 la. हाँ भाई जरा वर्ड बैठा देना la 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 la. The director said, tune तो अच्छी है भाई, tune is good, put the words in. बुलाओ बुलाओ आनंद बख्शी को बुलाओ, नहीं तो मजरू सुल्तानपुरी को बुलाओ, नहीं तो शैलेंद्र को बुलाओ. और तुमसे हमसे प्यार हो गया, लो हो गया, हाँ very good, लिख लिया. This is how a song is made today. I am not for this. I belong to old school, and I believe in devotion, in proper application, and proper rehearsals and all that. You know, unless I am satisfied, I never go in for recording. No.
So you have sung a large variety of songs.
Yes.
From Pucho Na Kaise to Kasme Wade, Yari Hi Man, classical numbers. And the surprise number is Aao Twist Kare, yes, the song number in Bhoot Bangla. How do you manage all this variety?
You see, my uncle, as I told you, my uncle was a very versatile singer. Though a blind person, he used to sing wonderfully well. He used to sing bhajans, ghazals, naats, qawwalis, and modern songs, kirtans and all that, you know. So being a nephew of his, and he was, because my uncle never married, he was a blind man, we were his sons. And we used to be accompanying him in his concerts and all that, you know. That's how I imbibed those things in me. Being a singer like him, anybody wants to listen to anything, come on, sing, like that, you know. So I prepared myself like that. And apart from that, I was a student of Scottish Church College. And there we used to sing a lot of English songs. And take for instance,
Aao Twist Kare.
Aao twist kare, ga utha mausam mein, aao twist kare, नाच उठी है जिंदगानी ओ मेरी जान, दर 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 आओ twist करे. You see, I mean, the jugglery of voice and all that, you know, when you have proper training in voice training, you see, you are ready to sing anything. And I used to love it. It used to be a challenge to me. And it actually happened like this. When Pancham, there is R.D. Burman, he said, Dada, there is a terrific song we have made, you have to sing. कौन सा सुना भाई? बोले it's आओ twist करे, twist. I said, twist? Twist कैसे गाऊंगा? बोले चाबी चक्कर का गाना सुना, चाबी चक्कर. he had Come Let's Twist Again. There's a song of Chubby Checkers. But I have taken it from that. I would give me the record. I'll listen to it. And when I listened to Chubby Checkers Out His Career, I said, I can sing better than him. And that's how I sang.
You sung some great quality songs from Madan Mohan. My all-time favorite, Kona, is one among them.
Yes, yes. Kona hai maine Man ke Dware, it was Madan Mohan's first song I sang. कौन आया मेरे मन के द्वारे पायल की झनकार लिए कौन आया मेरे मन के द्वारे पायल की झनकार लिए कौन आया आँख न जाने दिल पहचाने आँख न जाने दिल पहचाने सूरतिया कुछ ऐसी आँख न जाने दिल पहचाने सूरतिया कुछ ऐसी याद करूँ तो याद न आए याद करूँ तो याद न आए मूर्तिया ये कैसी मूर्तिया ये कैसी पागल मनवा सोच में डूबा सपनों का संसार लिए कौन आया मेरे मन के द्वारे पायल की झनकार लिए कौन आया. This was the first song of Madan Mohan I sang. But then later on I sang Madan Mohan's songs, very many songs, beautiful songs. I wondered if you remember that song. तुम बिन जीवन कैसा जीवन फूल खिले तो दिल मुरझाए फूल खिले तो दिल मुरझाए आग लगी जब बरसे सावन तुम बिन जीवन कैसा जीवन तुम बिन जीवन. So Madan's tunes. The last song I sang for Madan Mohan was this one. हर तरफ अब भी अफसाने हैं हर तरफ अब यही अफसाने हम तेरी आँखों के दीवाने हैं हम तेरी आँखों के दीवाने हैं हर तरफ अब यही अफसाने हैं हर तरफ I've hardly come across a music director of his talents, you know. He was great. Madan was a good friend of mine. He has made Lata Singh umpteen number of his hit songs. Rafi has sung. But then the songs he used to give me, he used to tell me, I want some sophistication in my singing. And when that I get a character like that, you know, then I remember you. That is always so. This song was sung by Rajkumar, who was doing the role of a Air Force officer. And that's why, that's the...
वतन ऐ मेरे बिछड़े चमन तुझ पे दिल कुर्बान तू ही मेरी आरज़ू तू ही मेरी आबरू तू ही मेरी जान ऐ मेरे प्यारे वतन ऐ मेरे बिछड़े चमन तुझ पे दिल कुर्बान
ऋतु आए ऋतु जाए सखी मन के मीत ना ऋतु आए. You have not heard this song of mine. This song was composed by Anil Biswas, the great music director. Myself and Lata, we sang this song in a picture called, what was the name of the picture? You see, it was in 4 ragas. It was something unique. This, I started with this thing. ऋतु आए ऋतु जाए सखी मन के मीत ना ऋतु आए. After this, we sang it for 3 minutes and then switched back to I remember when we sang this song, Vilayat Khan Sahib, the sitar player, he was there. Well, playback artists, they can sing these songs? I said, why not? बोले ये तो कमाल कर दिया आपने, कैसे गाते हैं आप? बिल्कुल लगता है कि उस्ताद गा रहा है. हमने हाँ जरूर. There was Rajiv, there was a part of it like this. पतझड़ जैसा जीवन मेरा बिन सोना रे मन बिन तन ज्यों जल बिन नदिया त्यों मैं सोने बिना संवरिया औरों की तो है अंधेरी औरों की तो है अंधेरी पर है मेरा दिन भी अंधेरा बिन सोनारी दप दप माए देव बदप दप माए पम पद रे सा मारे सरे स दप दप रे सा दप मा सरे म रे म रे सा प ध प म प ध सरे म रे म रे सा म रे सा रे सा सा द प प म रे प म रे सा रे सा द प म रे सा बिन सोनारी आई मधुरी तू बसदवा आरने. These are all based on typical classical notes, I am quite at home. I can sing these things anytime anybody wants me to sing.
So you have stolen the hearts of all the Malayalis with just one song, Manasa Maini.
Yes.
But even before that, I'm given to understand that you are half Malayali. Your wife is a Malayali.
I always say I am Bengali first, and then Malayali, because my wife is a Malayali. She is from Kairali. She is Sulochana Kumaran. She became Manna Dey, and she converted me to Malayalam thinking, Malayalam food, Malayalam ways of life, and she is a wonderful woman. She is my life. She is my life.
मानस महीने മധുരം നിലാവിൻ്റെ നാട്ടിലെ നിശാകൽ